Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some really cool content that didn't quite make the cut for Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online. So that's right, every couple weeks I love to go on the beta hunt section of the GTA Forums website. It's where a bunch of guys actually look for some of the cut content that didn't make its way into Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online. You'd be surprised how much cool stuff doesn't make its way into the final copy of the game. And today I'm going to be talking about some cool stuff, some of which was added with the Executives and Other Criminals DLC, meaning it was relatively new cut content that was found, and also just some other interesting things that I think are pretty cool. So with all the way, let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. Alright, so the first bit of this information comes from MetalZDKI on the GTA Forums website. He has actually found some strings of code that suggest that a bunch of different varieties of drug dealing and gang activity look to be available in Grand Theft Auto Online with its full own wanted system and ranking up system. So I'm going to be talking about a few of these lines of code because I think not all of them are worth going over. But I mean, even the first line of code, it says purchase all mods for your Vagos gang car, and that's really cool. And the reason I bring this up is because there's been so many Lowrider 2 rumors and Lowrider 2 leaks that have come out. Wouldn't it make sense that something like this might come with a Lowriders Part 2 DLC? I mean, purchase all mods for your Vagos gang car. Maybe Lowriders Part 2 is going to have cars that are split up into different factions, like the Families, Vagos, Lost MC. I mean, you can see a bunch of other different things here, like Pass, Defend, Safe House as the defending gang, meaning that there was possibly going to be safe houses involved with these various gangs. Underneath that, it said kill a rival gang member who is a rank 50 or higher. So you guys know that we have crew ranks, so you have your own individual GTA Online level, and then you have your own crew level where you can be 60 or 70, and it looks like Rockstar had planned to do that for gangs as well, be higher than rank 10 or rank 50 or whatever the case might be. It also looks as if there were some pretty cool features that came along with going about being associated with a faction or a gang. This one line of text that says, "You now qualify for the services of our interpersonal conflict resolution unit. Once payment is received, a team will be dispatched to intercept your chosen target and initiate a period of attitude realignment." So that is pretty awesome. Look how cool that is. It was almost like a similar system where you can call Merryweather on someone, but I guess it would be done in a gang-like fashion. And really, the final three lines are pretty cool. You can see one of them says, call Lamar to request some backup from the Families, call Al Carter to request some backup from the Lost MCs, and call Edgar Claros to request some backup from the Vagos. So we know that Lamar was a big part of GTA Online Lowriders Part 1, but I don't know exactly who Al Carter or Edgar Claros is. So again, maybe they will be introduced in Lowriders Part 2. Maybe this is just cut content altogether and it'll never make its way into the game. But it was still pretty interesting to see the cool things that were once going to be a part of Grand Theft Auto Online. I mean, that would be amazing. And if it eventually does come into the game, I would expect something like this to be a lot of fun that we can have with all our friends, our crew members, pretty much whoever we want. Alright, so up next, I'm going to be showing you guys some alternative versions of some of the characters we know in Grand Theft Auto 5 in regards to their outfit. Now, this is actually found by WildBrick142. He has found the various versions of cut outfits that didn't make their way into GTA 5, and some of them are pretty interesting. The first one we're going to be starting with is Brad here. You can see he's wearing a different kind of hat. Look at that. That's crazy. He definitely was not wearing that in the prologue when we met Brad. Originally when he was with Trevor and Michael. So again, I thought that was pretty funny. Definitely a very interesting look. This next one is super weird. It's actually Michelle, the Fib agent. You guys know that she is Nico's ex-girlfriend from GTA 4. She actually appears in the campaign, and she also appears in GTA Online Heist. And for whatever reason, Rockstar decided to create a model of her in her swimsuit. And it's really detailed as well, and we never see her like this. So once again, I don't know if Rockstar had plans or have plans in the future to utilize a model of Michelle like this, but nevertheless, still really interesting what they decided to do by creating her of a version like this. Again, like I said, no clue what Rockstar had in mind, but still pretty crazy. All right, I am going to give you guys a slight warning before I show this next one on the screen because it is slightly graphic. This is actually Jay Norris. You guys know he was like the CEO of Life Invader, and you actually blew his head apart when you planted that device that Lester gave to you. So we don't actually see him in game, but there's a model of him that has like a chunk of his head blown off from the exploding phone. So again, that's kind of graphic, kind of creepy, but I still thought that was pretty interesting. Finally, wrapping up some of the more other interesting models, we actually have Molly, who's like Devin Weston's assistant. She had like so many different style outfits that we never actually got to see her in. So again, I'm really not too sure what Rockstar had in mind for this. Maybe they were just extra ones in case she wanted to be used later on in the game. We're really not too sure. Also, here is Aunt Denise. You can see this is an outfit, I believe, from the original trailer of the game that we never actually saw her in game. She was wearing another outfit totally when Grand Theft Auto 5 launched. And also Floyd, you can see this is Trevor's cousin, I want to say, or I think it's Wade's cousin, and you actually see him throughout the campaign. He's kind of got an alternative, cooler outfit on. So again, those are just some of the examples. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out some of the other guys mentioned or that I didn't mention in this video. There are some pretty cool changes that have been made from when Rockstar was developing the game to when it was actually released. And finally, last but not least, we're going to be talking about some cool lines of code that were actually added with the Executives and Other Criminals DLC. This was added with the latest update, and it could be related to like a dancing minigame that was cut, or it might have something to do with the Bahama Mama's West interior, or a totally new DLC for a venture that Rockstar hasn't added yet. And basically, there's lines of code for different moves that you would make on like a dance pad almost. It's kind of like Dance Dance Revolution, very similar to how it was in GTA 4's The Ballad of Gay Tony. As you guys know, you could actually like dance in the nightclubs in that game. So you can see a move for left, right, up, down, accept, cancel. There's an input that says to start dancing. And there's also a line of code that reads kind of a description that says tap the button prompts in time with the beat. The more in time with the music you are, unlocks additional dance moves. So once again, I'm really not too sure. It looks like Rockstar really did think this through in terms of what they wanted to do. Maybe it was cut content altogether. Maybe it's something that won't be added into the game, but maybe it will. And I'm guessing if it is, it will have something to do with a dancing minigame, very similar to the lines of code that you guys are seeing right here. But anyways, that's all the information I'm going to be talking about in this video for you guys today. Once again, keep in mind that this is cut content that has been found, meaning it does have the potential to come in the game, or it has the potential to just never be seen again. We really don't know, and only Rockstar knows, but it is still cool to think about what could be and what possibly could have been for GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, where you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.